In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on January 19, 2023 and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Wild versus Carolina Hurricanes. The Minnesota Wild will go on the road on Thursday evening to the PNC Arena to clash with the Carolina Hurricanes in a non-conference game. The Wild are third in the Central Division and are on a 3-game winning streak after a 4-2 road win over the Washington Capitals on Tuesday. The Hurricanes are leading the Metropolitan Division and are coming off a 4-3 shootout home loss against the Vancouver Canucks on Sunday. This will be the second and final regular season game as the Wild picked up a 2-1 overtime home win on November 19th. The Wild are 7-2 in their last 9 games, playing on 1 day's rest, and 12-5 in their last 17 overall. The Hurricanes are 38-15 in their last 53 home games, and 17-6 in their last 23 overall. The under is 3-1 in Wild last 5 overall. The over is 7-1 in Hurricanes last 8 overall. The Wild are 1-4 in the last 5 meetings in Carolina. The home team is 20-8 in the last 29 meetings. The favorite is 14-4 in the last 18 meetings. The ability to win on the faceoffs throughout the season shows a huge difference between these teams, as Minnesota is 26th in the NHL with a 47.4 faceoff win percentage, while Carolina is 4th in the sport with a 53.2 faceoff win percentage so far. Looking at the offenses as of late, the Wild are scoring 2.4 goals in their last 5 games, while the Hurricanes are averaging 3.7 goals in their previous 3 games. The home team is 20-8 in their last 29 games against one another, so go with the Carolina Hurricanes to win this game. So the Carolina Hurricanes money line is our full game side pick. Looking at the penalty kill percentage throughout the season shows they can get stops, as Minnesota is 15th in the sport with a 79.9 kill percentage, while Carolina is 12th with an 80.7 kill percentage thus far. They also have been doing well throughout the year on the power play percentage as well, with the Wild are 14th in hockey with a 22.8 power play percentage, while the Hurricanes are 26th in the NHL with an 18.3 power play percentage. The under has hit in 7 of the previous Wild games played on 1 day's rest, as well as hitting in 8 of the last 10 games playing on 3+ days rest. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Winnipeg Jets versus Toronto Maple Leafs. We have a non-conference matchup between the Winnipeg Jets and the Toronto Maple Leafs on Thursday evening at the Scotiabank Arena. The Jets are dominating as they are 2nd in the Central Division and are coming off a 4-1 road loss on Tuesday against the Montreal Canadiens. The Maple Leafs are 2nd in the Atlantic Division and are coming off a 5-4 overtime home win on Tuesday against the Florida Panthers. This will be the second and final regular season game against one another, as on October 22nd, the Maple Leafs picked up a 4-1 road win. Winnipeg is 8-2 in their last 10 games and 7-1 in their last 8 Thursday games. The under is 9-1 in Winnipeg's last 10 road games. Toronto is 17-8 in their last 25 games and 1-4 in their last 5 Thursday games. The under is 5-2 in Toronto's last 7 Thursday games. The over is 21-8 in these 2 teams' last 29 head-to-head meetings. This is going to be a great game between 2 of the best teams in the NHL. The Jets look to pull off the upset on the road, but the Maple Leafs look to build off a big win and control this game. The Maple Leafs, who average 3.38 goals per game, should find the back of the net at will, with Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with quick passes. The Maple Leafs, who allow only 2.67 goals per game, should limit the Jets' offense with Morgan Reilly, Justin Hall, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Matt Murray to make plenty of big saves. The Maple Leafs should win the game with a strong performance on their home ice, so the Toronto Maple Leafs money line is our full game side pick. The Jets, who average 3.29 goals per game, should create plenty of scoring chances with Kyle Connor, Pierre-Luc Dubois, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Maple Leafs, who have scored 26 goals in the last 6 games, should run up the score with Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, William Nylander, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the rush and creating open shots with effective puck movement, while defensemen Morgan Rielly and Rasmus Sandin pick apart the Jets' defense from the point. Both teams have great offenses, and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both forward units stepping up and finding the back of the net throughout the game. This will be a high-scoring game controlled by both offenses. Over the projected total is our full game. New York Islanders versus Buffalo Sabres. The New York Islanders will travel to the KeyBank Center as they face off against the Buffalo Sabres in an Eastern Conference matchup. The Islanders are 6th in the Metropolitan Division, while the Sabres are 5th in the Atlantic Division. These teams do not play again until March, so this will be a good opportunity here. The Islanders are 5-2 in their last 7 games, playing on 0 days rest, and 1-5 in their last 6 overall. The Sabres are 0-4 in their last 4 home games and 1-5 in their last 6 overall. The under is 5-1 in Islanders' last 6 overall. The over is 20-8-1 in Sabres' last 29 versus Metropolitan. The Islanders are 0-4 in the last 4 meetings in Buffalo and 1-4 in the last 5 meetings. The home team is 17-5 in the last 22 meetings. The underdog is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The New York Islanders will be playing for the 2nd consecutive night when visiting Buffalo after facing the Boston Bruins on Wednesday. New York has lost 5 of the last 6 overall. New York has had its problems scoring goals at a rate of 3.02 goals per game, and that could come even harder playing for the 2nd consecutive night. Buffalo is scoring an average of 3.77 goals per game, which is 2nd best in the NHL, and will overcome the tough Islanders' blue line, which could be a skate slower due to playing against hockey's best team this season, Boston, on Wednesday. The Sabres are 3-1 in their last 5 played on their home ice. I usually make a case for the New York Islanders in these sorts of spots, but they're on the end of a back-to-back and running into a Sabres team that was in good form before this week. If the Sabres can't take advantage of this game at home with the rest advantage, there's going to be concerns. Both teams are getting a lot of shots on the opposing goalie this season, as New York is averaging 30.6 shot attempts per game, while Buffalo is averaging 32.3 shot attempts per game up to this point. Looking at the defenses in their last 5 games before this matchup, the defenses are giving up goals, as the Islanders are giving up 2.8 goals per game, while the Sabres are allowing 3.8 goals per game. The over is 7-1 in their last 9 games against one another. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.